Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahushai, Bahashum, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the like Akim, Wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Alright, basically for this video, I'm going to let these couple of clips play. Basically, make a long story short, this is a couple of, you have this Edomite, his name is Daniel, it's Daniel Mack right here, right? And he goes around showing people off that are in these expensive sports cars. And one thing that I noticed that, if I remember correctly, I ain't see a single Jake, all right? And, you know, you have Jake that have, you know, expensive fucking $1 million sports cars, but it's few and far between. And so the point of this video, the fact that these heathen are doing so much better than us, and that was prophesied so. And one of the ways that we know that this is America, that these heathen are the heathen, that we are the Israelites, is because it tells you what, when America falls, that they're going to mourn, because these heathen have been getting rich, balling out of control, living the life, while we've been doing down here nothing but suffering. We've been in America hundreds of years, and we're still at the fucking bottom. These motherfuckers come here for 10 minutes, all right? And I know so, you know, and I've had, how can I put this? I've dealt with heathen women who have come here from other countries, and their families are basically fucking rich, all right? What took them 20 years to become, you know, a millionaire family, we can't do our entire life. All right, so let's let it play.
Ain't no way. So what do you do for a living?
This is a $1.5 million car. He asked him, what does he do for a living?
Here's our 6. We okay. What's the best area to buy right now? Dubai. Dubai? Yep. That's the spot? Yep. Best in the world? Yep. Okay.
Dubai is a foreign country, all right? And who's over there? Them Ishmaelites, all right? You know, mostly, all right? You know, you'll have some Elam mixed in. Hell, you'll even have some Edomites over there too, all right, who probably think that they're Ishmaelites. But, you know, this is one of the nations, Ishmael. They come here and they ball out. And I know this for a fact because I live in the state of Michigan. We have the highest concentration of Arab Americans, specifically in the town known as Dearborn. And this is we call it out here Little Iraq, because they rule over here, y'all. I'm talking about you'll see a 18-year-old, fuck that. You'll see a 17-year-old junior in high school driving a Mercedes-Benz AMG GT. All right, $120,000 car that their pops bought them. And I'm not bullshitting. Brothers out here in the Detroit camp testify. Why? Because they're in bed with the whore making money while we're in the whore suffering, as the prophecy states.
Please out. Okay.
Why are these guys from Dubai here in America at a car show? Why? Because this is where they're making their money. How many niggas you know try hopping into real estate and can afford a stretch Benz G-Wagon? You know, come on, man. I didn't even know this shit existed.
Get the whole crew in here. Hey!
Who's in the back? E.
I'm walking in. I got the one plate. No way.
And that plate itself, that license plate, y'all, was $14.5 million. Now, over there in Dubai, for whatever reason, they like license plates that have small numbers. And so having the closer you can get to 0 is a very expensive plate. So let's say, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those numbers, trying to get a hold of a plate like that will cost you millions. Another clip, and I'll get some scriptures in a second. I just want to lay the basis for this video. Boom, another car, $320,000. All right, we're gonna go see who's in there. All right, and this shit, I was just working all day today. I'm like, man, I could work, you know, the rest of my life and not make 1/10 of what some of these motherfuckers are making, bro. And it just, you know, it pissed me off considerably. All right.
Hey, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oh.
2 cracker bitches in a fucking McLaren, bro. 2 Beckys. All right. Bitches can't. Do you think they're old enough to have properly earned a car like that? No. There's only 350 of them cars in existence. How are they sitting in that car? Let's see.
Hey, you're good. What do you do for a living? It's an awesome car.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually a student. I'm in school, but this is...
She's in fucking college, a student, and she driving a McLaren. All right. You had a 98 Malibu with a bad wheel and a badder engine that you had to keep restarting.
Parents' car. Oh, your parents' car. I was gonna say, this is a pretty wild car you're driving. Yeah, that's cool though. What do they do?
Well, kind of like a random story, but my great-grandfather, started Ghirardelli chocolate, so...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Started the company?
Yeah.
What? Is your last name like Ghirardelli?
No, my middle name is, though, so...
Oh, what? So you're legit. You're not kidding.
No.
That's awesome.
Really,
prove it. Give me chocolate.
So right there, they can just be rolling around, and they're the grandchild of one of these devils who sets up companies working off of the sweat of our backs. All right, so let's get some scriptures, man. You know, hey, I can't wait till the Lord burns this world down, because in this world, the heathen are the superstars. In this world of wickedness, the heathen are the superstars, and we can't do a whole lot about it. Psalm 73:3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And this should have pissed you off. This shit will piss you off, all right? And not that we're covetous, because we understand our reward is going to be greater than theirs. But man, you see this shit, y'all, and this shit really pisses you off. The hard work you put in for your little shack and your little car and for your family, that little bitch is rolling around in a fucking McLaren, all right? And her grandfather you think he acquired and did everything for that company by honest means? No. You know he had niggas in there working for pennies while he's making billions. I just did the video yesterday with the prison doing human experimentation. All right, Holmesboro in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right. Verse 4, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And this is dealing with these Edomites now in today's time. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than the eye could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression, they speak loftily. So they have all those benefits, they have a good life. All right, bro, you got certain Edomites who went through their whole life, never had to be in a fist fight. How many of you, Jake, can say the same? How many of you, Jake, can say you never had to fight nobody? Zero. All right, even our women have had to get out here and knuckle up with a nigga. All right. They living it up, and then when we complain about it, they just say we're lazy. They speak loftily. Oh, y'all are just the lazy blacks who are fucking homicidal, and y'all aren't, y'all are lazy. That's what they say of us.
Hey, excuse me. Hi, your car is amazing. What do you do for a living?
Oh my God, are you? I'm kidding.
So she happened to recognize him because, this guy's a TikToker, and he goes around just recording nice-ass cars and shit.
Oh, okay. I drive cool cars, I travel the world, and I post about it on social media.
You get paid to travel?
Yeah.
Really? How does that work?
Drive the cars.
And drive these? Who is paying you?
Brands, car brands.
Now, how many niggas you think they gonna let do that job? Zero. This woman gets paid by car brands to drive their luxury vehicles around. Everybody know women can't drive, all right? Not as good as a man, and that's just an objective truth. How many niggas you think they gonna let do that job? Zero. Okay? Zero. And of course, like I said, you got some so-called wealthy Jake out there, but it doesn't balance out. The majority, I'm gonna have to pull up that statistic actually, how much the average Edomite household is worth and how much the average Israelite household is worth. I'm gonna pull that stat up.
Luxury brands, countries.
Countries?
Yes.
Like what?
I worked with Qatar.
This woman is endorsed by countries, y'all. Showing you all these heathen are all in it together against us.
Greece, Georgia, Mexico.
That's amazing.
Ireland, too.
Okay. I mean, you're at the most expensive gas station in America. $8 a gallon. That's insane. What are your favorite cars?
I like McLaren's, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, Jeep, maybe.
This car is one of my favorites. That's sick.
And the sound is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. I've only driven one.
Do you want to hear it?
Hear the car? Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, get it? Yeah, I'd be down. Yeah.
Oh, get it?
And the dude who's recording this, he's an Edomite. Now how many niggas, now let's say if it was a nigga trying to do a channel like this, you think people gonna be so happy and inviting to talk to him? Yeah, come sit in my... No. They're gonna be like, who is you? Back up off me. I'm calling the police. Let's get this real quick. Oh no, that's stat, actually, Salakia. Okay, right here. Boy, oh boy. Says disparities in wealth by race and ethnicity in the 2019 survey of consumer finances So let's look at, okay, so it says, okay, in 2019 survey, white families have the highest level of both median and mean family wealth. Of course, so Edomites have the highest family wealth. It says 188,000 is the median. So you have, what was it, median, most. All right, I believe mean is average. Let's go double check median. Okay, so the mean is the average. So when you add up, so say you add up 10 numbers and divide them by 10, that'll get your mean. And the median is the middle. So it says basically in the middle, wow, dude, 188,000 and 983,000 respectively. Wow, dude. So the average Edomite family, those are their ranges. If they took everything in their house and they needed to sell everything off and get gone, or sell all of their resources, their little businesses they be owning, everything. They can come up with numbers like that. It says Black and Hispanic families have considerably less. Why those two groups together? Why? Because we're the Israelites. It says wealth and white families, Black families, median and mean with wealth is less than 15% that of white families at 24,000 and 142,000 respectively. All right, so 24,000, that's the average nigga house. That's the TV, all the J's in the house, the couple pistols, and maybe your car that you still owe 2 more years of paying on. And you go up to 142,000. That's the Jake that's doing better. Jake that, moms and pops went to college, so they was able to, they got a little 3-bedroom house with a pool, They got a son and a daughter. They send them off to a little charter school. But that's our greatest number right there isn't even as good as their lowest number. And you go to Northern Kingdom, 36,000 and 165,000 right here. So the best that we can do isn't even at the worst that they're doing, man. Come on, y'all. You tell me what's up, bro. You tell me this is just a fucking coincidence, that this ain't a curse. And I pull this one a lot, but hey, I'm gonna come to it, man. I feel this shit in my soul, in my bones. I feel it in my bones, God damn it. And hey, this is something that the head of our camp, Gabar, talks about right here in Detroit. Here is, you could be working with an Edomite, right? He makes the same as you. Let's say both y'all make $70,000 a year. He makes $70,000 a year. You make $70,000 a year. And this motherfucker's living a whole life 5 times better than yours. He's going on 8 vacations a year, has 3 brand new 2020 cars with a boat and a 4-bedroom house, with both his kids going through college, and this nigga's making the same as you. And what you got? You got 1 car, a 2-bedroom apartment, you got hella debt, and your woman always in your face arguing. It don't make no damn sense, all right? Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. We live this. We breathe this. They're above us in every aspect. And this shit is crazy. Hey, let me get that Haggai. This shit is actually crazy. Haggai 1 and 6. Ye have sown much, and ye bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. We feel that every which away. You do all that work and you do all that overtime just for a bill, just for your, let's say your pops or your moms. Hey, can I get, I need 800. I missed my car note. You know what the scriptures say. Hey, if you got it, you got to honor your parents. Not telling you to, you don't go broke for people in the world. But you get what I'm saying. You'll have a little money to yourself finally, and then an emergency comes up. Dude, the heathen don't got to deal with that, bro. Come on, another clip.
Excuse me, love your car. What do you do for a living?
Thank you. We do YouTube and Bitcoin.
YouTube?
They do YouTube and they got a McLaren. We do YouTube. Do we got McLarens? They videos is being broadcast and making money. They knock our channels down. Shit.
And Bitcoin.
Make music, race cars, and stuff like that.
Make music and race cars too. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
I'm a stripper, actually.
Stripper.
Yeah.
Does that bitch look stripper worthy, y'all?
Yeah.
For real?
Come on, y'all. Look at that bitch. Come on, y'all. Now, come on, y'all. That's the Porsche 911. That Porsche ain't no hoe neither. That Porsche, an embarrass. A lot of you dumbass Jake in the hood go, put himself in debt over a Charger Challenger, and that Porsche get down on him. Something awful. But look at that. That's a basic Becky, man. Come on, y'all. Who throwing her money? Who throwing her money like that to where she rolling around in a Porsche? They doing better than us. Even their harlots is doing better than us, man. Come on, man.
Alrighty, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Little spoiled brats, man. Them motherfuckers don't know nothing about no adversity, no waking up early, sweating at the job. Bitches getting Benjamins and Franklins threw at her, bro. Just, man, come on, man.
What do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Retired? What did you do before?
I was an FBI agent for 31 years.
He was an FBI agent, so he cracked some niggas' domes.
FBI agent. Wow.
Retired last year.
Okay, there we go. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, man, thank you.
How many Jake FBI agent you think got a McLaren? FBI making money like that? Damn. Shit, I see why Nate wouldn't became a cop. Nigga went out and ran to be an investigator. God damn. Come on, bro. These heathen are, come on, dude. That shit don't piss y'all off? Are you okay with being at the bottom of the barrel in every statistic? And your people being broken in mind, body, and spirit? Does that not sting does that not burn a fire in your soul?
IT consulting.
IT consulting. That's awesome. If you had one piece of advice for someone my age, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question, man. Meet as many people as possible, do as many jobs as possible.
As many jobs and meet as many people. Cool, man. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Right.
See ya.
Come on, dog. So, hey, we'll end it with this scripture here in Revelation. This is how we know what the deal is here. So when this place finally falls, y'all, it's going to be a very great thing. All right. Revelation 18. And we're going to start at 10. Matter of fact, we're going to see, we'll read this, then we'll go to Isaiah 14. All right. So, no, 13. All right. Revelation 18 and 10. Actually, we'll start at 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. So these heathen, they're going to have fled back to their land, some of them, and they're going to see America down, and that's when they're going to realize, oh shit, all right, the rulership of the heathen is over. The Israelites are in power. We're no longer going to be on top and rolling in Mercedes. Mercedes ain't going to exist in the kingdom, okay? Lexuses ain't. TV ain't. Internet ain't, all right? It's going to be our kingdom, and they're going to watch Babylon burn and all their luxurious lifestyle with it, all right? That's why heathens come over here, so they can get rich. Now they understand that, okay, we're going to have to give in to some of the Western philosophies a little bit. Our children may potentially become Americanized, but we'll be living a millionaire's life. So it's a trade-off, and they're willing to accept that. That's why when this bitch burns down, they're going to be regretting it. Verse 12 through 13, the merchant, so what all's here? The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood, and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, and iron, and marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. And that's the main thing that makes these motherfuckers rich over us. We are the niggas sweating in the factory for 13 an hour while they're the ones living a millionaire's life, shitting on us. Okay? And all these riches that they've acquired, they've stolen, including us. We're the slaves and the souls that they have. All right? I'm loud in y'all ear. I'm loud and I'm clear. All right? Hey, y'all. I gets angries. I gets angries. All right, Isaiah 13 and 14. And it shall be as the chase roe and as the sheep which no man taketh up. They shall flee every man to his own people and flee every Slakia. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And that's what's coming. So right before, things get too crazy and hectic, the heathen, many of them are going to flee and go back to their homeland. And the ones that are left, especially the wicked of our people that try to link up with them, they all going to die. All right? They're all going to die. And then I can't wait. All these motherfuckers are going to die.
Excuse me, love your car. What do you do for a living?
They're going to die. All right, so with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakurash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like the Akwath, learning and teaching truth and sincerity. All right, this is this guy's channel. Once again, y'all, look. You finally see one nigga, finally. And what was he? He's either probably a rapper or some, entertainer or athlete. That's all they let us do. A bunch of heathen. They living their fucking life while you suffer. If you don't want the kingdom, something wrong with you, nigga. All right. To these wicked ass Jake out here of our people. Shalom.